Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jackie. I hope you hit that subscribe button to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Today I'm going to be sharing my best of beauty 2020, including makeup, hair care, skincare, and body care. All those categories I'm going to smush into this video. I don't believe I've ever done a best of beauty series here on my channel, but last year, if you watched my channel throughout the whole year, I did a monthly favorite series where I told you all my favorite products. I missed 2 months. I didn't do November or December because I did so much other content then, but I did do January all the way until October, so I had a roundup of all my favorite products, and then this is just going to be a compilation of that. I was able to look back and see what I was loving beauty-wise in 2020, so I'm going to talk you through that today. I'm going to start off with makeup first. My full face of makeup is everything that I loved in 2020. I did my makeup the way that I did it last year, so I switched it up this year a little bit because I have more products because I've been doing more Ulta hauls, so that's beside the point. But this is how I did my makeup in 2020. Very simple because, as I said, I didn't go outside much. All I needed was to film videos here at home, and then if I was to take outfit pictures for my blog and Instagram. So not much makeup going on. It's just a very simple everyday look, which I did a video on, so I'll link that down below, as well as the playlist to all my monthly favorites if you want to check that out. I have quite a bit of my favorites right here, so I'm just going to go through each of these steps of how I did my makeup and tell you why I loved it. So here we go, everything is dropping. I'm gonna start off with what I love brow wise in 2020. So I have 3 products. Let me start off with the brow pencil that I used every time I did my makeup. I used the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in brunette and the Wet n Wild Micro Brow Pencil in dark brown, I believe. So I switched between these two. The NYX one has been my try and true for a couple years now. I think I've used this for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, I feel like. But I switched up last year because this was on sale and I just wanted to try it. And this was only like $3, as this is 9 or 10, I believe. So quite a bit of difference. Even though this is still an affordable option, this is even more affordable. So they're pretty much the same thing, honestly. I do really like it. This one is on its way out, so that's why I've been using this one, but I alternate between the two. I don't really see a difference in the brow, like how it does it. I feel like it's the same thing. This is a little bit more darker, and this one has more of a light brown undertone. That's the only difference I see, but I really love them. I couldn't choose which one to add in my favorites because I use them both, so had to include them. To set my brows, I usually just use a clear brow gel, and this has been my tried and true for 2 or 3 years now. I think this is my 3rd tube. I got it as a sample in a benefit kit a long time ago, and I've just repurchased it, but it is pretty pricey. So I'm looking for an alternative, and I might have found one, but this is the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, and it's just a clear brow gel. It is well loved. So it is a little like dark brown now because I used the brown brow pencil and then use this on top, and it sets my brows all day. Can't say anything wrong with it. It has a pretty big bristled brush, and yeah, I really liked it. Now we're moving on to the base makeup. I'm just doing this how I do my face regularly. So we're going to start off with primer, and I have been loving the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. It is the hydrating variant. So I got recommended this by a YouTuber, I believe. I forgot which one. Sometime last year, so the beginning of 2020. I was so excited to like do my makeup again, and then the world shut down, and yeah, but I still ended up using it whenever I did my makeup. I have very dry skin. I found that out last year. So it's really good. I like the stuff. You can tell it is well loved now because every time I do my makeup, makeup, I put this as my base. So yeah, I really like it. It's really hydrating. It makes my skin tacky so the foundation sticks, and I can't say enough about it. So it definitely deserves a spot in my 2020 favorites. I didn't really wear much foundation in 2020, so I think I started wearing this in October, so it's not like a entirety of 2020 favorite. It is the Wet n Wild Dewy Foundation in Bisque or Buff Bisque. Buff Bisque, I think. I've been saying it wrong, I think, in all my Get Ready With Me's. But yeah, it is a really nice foundation. I'm wearing it right now. Some days it looks good on me, some days it doesn't. But since I didn't have a foundation favorite, I just added it in. And I'm still going to try it out and maybe try out new foundations for 2020. But since I didn't really wear much, I wanted to include some kind of foundation that I was wearing. So this was it. Let's see if it sticks in my routine in 2021. That was the foundation that I wore a little bit throughout 2020. Moving on to concealer, and as I said, I didn't really wear much foundation, but I did wear this concealer throughout 2020, and this was my foundation, I guess. I didn't really use much foundation in the beginning of 2020. I just concealed my under eyes and a few spots, blended it in, and it was like great because I don't really need much foundation for my skin. It's pretty clear, so I can get away with just wearing concealer most of the time. So the concealer winner is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Medium Sand. It is the perfect shade on me. I love it so much. It's only $6 at the drugstore. Of course, everyone is hyping it up on TikTok, YouTube, blogs. I've seen it everywhere. That's why I tried it, and I'm here to tell you that it is amazing as well. I love it so much. I got the hydrating version. I haven't tried the regular one, but I like the hydrating version because my under eyes are so dry, so it's perfect for that. And it conceals pretty good. I'm actually running out, so I'm definitely going to repurchase this, and I feel like it's going to carry on into 2021. So concealer favorite for 2020 has to go to the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. We're still sticking to base products, so we're going to talk about contouring, blush, and highlight now. I was loving a contouring palette for years, but I decided to give that up because it was getting really old. I got it in the Philippines in the department store, and it was just starting to go out. I hit pan on it. It was such a good product, but I switched it up this year, and I've been using the Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce de Leche. I've only been using this since October, but I didn't really have a contouring favorite because I didn't really contour that much this year. But I really love this shade. It's so pretty. It's perfect for what I want, and just really handy. It's really blendable and really pigmented, so I just dip a Real Technique sculpting brush into the powder, carve out my cheekbones, and it's just a really good product. I really love it so much, and though it only came into my possession in October, it still made its way into the 2020 favorites. I didn't really wear much blush as well in 2020. I went through all of my blushes and I feel like none of them stood out. This was an October find as well. I really got into makeup in October and did a massive haul in back then. But this is the blush that I've been reaching for. Honestly, I've just started wearing blush again now. This is the Milani Rose Blush in Romantic Rose. It's such a pretty color. I just swirl a big fluffy blush brush into it, and I just put it on the apples of my cheeks. It's such a pretty design, very universal color, and it just looks so good. I sometimes build it up so it's even more pinky, or I just want a flush of color. So yeah, since I didn't have a blush favorite, I just thought I would mention that I used this quite a bit in 2020. Now we're moving on to highlight. Honestly, when I did use highlight, I would grab this one because I got it in 2018 and didn't start using it until this year pretty much, and it was a very expensive palette. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sugar, I think is the shade range of it. Yes, Sugar. And though it is like in my collection, I don't reach for it too much, but when I did wear highlight, I used this. So I didn't really use many of the shades. My favorite shade to use is Butterscotch. Out of all of them, this has like the most wear to it. I don't know, I bought it because everyone was hyping it up back then, and it was on sale when I got it. I think I got it off for like 55% off, whatever the original price is. That is the highlight that I used in 2020. Now we're moving to the eyes, and I have quite a few favorites here. We're going to stick to the topic of palettes, and I used this eyeshadow palette quite a bit in 2020 because I didn't really have many eyeshadow palettes that I was going to, and again I spent good money on this, and it's been my go-to since 2019. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. It is the gorgeous palette that everyone talks about, and since it was really on sale back then and I had like Ulta points, I got this for like 10 bucks. So that's why I don't feel as bad using it, but it is really pretty. I love it so much, but I've only used 4 shades. My favorites are Smarty Pants, Funny Girl, Sweetheart, and Leader. Those are the 4 shades that I use quite a bit, and I use Smarty Pants in my crease, and then the sparkle on my lid is Funny Girl. I put Sweetheart in my inner corner, and then I use Leader as my eyeliner color, and I just use a flat brush and brush it here on my lash line, and I find it really pretty. That was my everyday eye look, whenever I wore makeup eye look in 2020, so I just recreated it today. Not very like standoutish or anything, it's just a very neutral, natural eye look. Really great palette. It's such a great neutral colors, really blendable. I see why it's so hyped up all the time. I love it. So that was the 2020 palette. Speaking of eyes, now we're moving on to lash favorites. So this is the mascara and the lashes that I was using in 2020. I picked up this mascara, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara, the beginning of January last year, and it was my go-to for a couple of months. This is the 3rd tube I believe I bought of this. I really like it. It's such a good mascara. Wearing it now, it just makes my eyes look nice and fluttery, and yeah, that was the mascara of the year for me. And then if I did want to wear lashes, I didn't really want to do the strip ones and the lash glue because I'm terrible at it. Like, I can do it, but I hate doing that. That's why I don't wear lashes. So I decided to jump on the magnetic lash train, and I do like it. I don't wear them too often. They're just for special occasions for me, but when I do, I just love them so much. It has the eyeliner and then the lashes. Those were the lash favorites and the mascara of 2020. Take a shot every time I say your favorites. 2020 beauty, I don't know, but I feel like I'm saying it a lot in this video. Quite a bit of lip products. I don't know why I have a lot of lip products when we wore a face mask pretty much half of 2020, but I still enjoyed quite a few things. First, let's talk about lip prep. So I'm going to start off with what saved my lips last year. It was so dry and so bad. I just bought this at Target. It is the Vaseline Lip Therapy Advanced Healing Lip Balm, and it really did help my lips, and they were just so chapped and dry and numb, and I hated it last year in the winter time. So this is what saved them, which I'm thankful for. Have to give the award for best lip balm technically to this product right here, but I do have another lip balm that came in handy at the end half of 2020. So this is the Wet n Wild Lavender Sleeping Lip Mask, and this is more of a lip mask than a lip balm. It's still pretty much the same thing, but I put this on before bed overnight, and again, it's been helping my lips, and they haven't been as bad this year. I really love this. It's really pretty, and it doesn't give any color or anything, but it smells amazing, and it's just been doing amazing for my lips. So yeah, I had to mention 2 lip balms for 2020's favorite. The lip exfoliator has to go to the e.l.f. lip scrub, I believe, in brown sugar. This is a brand new tube because I've gone through one already, and the one that I'm using is just a teeny tiny stub, but I'm still getting through it. It still works and everything, and it's like the best part of it because it's very gritty, and it just like takes all the dead skin, everything off the lips. So I haven't broken into this one, but I thought I would show it to you because you don't want to see the other one, which is so gross. I love this so much, that's why I had to repurchase it. It helped my lips so much. That is how I've been taking care of my dry lips. Now we move on to lip colors, and I pretty much went with a mauve toned lip color for 2020, and then my favorite red lipstick. So I guess we'll talk about my favorite red lipstick first because there's only one product. I love this throughout December. I bought it in November for Vlogmas because I knew I needed a red lip, and I love trying new red lips every December. This is this year's version. It is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in 118 Dancer. It is a very pretty red lip. It stayed on so well. I wore a mask with it and it did not budge. I love this. I definitely have to pick up a neutral color, but this will be perfect for Valentine's Day coming up. But I do love it so much, and this was the red lip color of the year. I loved it so much. It had to win red lip of the year. And then we have the lip combo of the year. So since we wore mask a lot, I didn't really wear too much lipstick, and so whenever I did, I just used this combo. So this is the NYX lip liner in mauve, and it's so nice. I need to sharpen it because it's getting really dull, but it is such a pretty color. I got recommended it by Amber Shoal on YouTube all those years ago, and this is the second one I've picked up. It is so good. I love the color so much. And then after that, I put on the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. So this was the liquid version. This is the crayon version, but I bought this first. This is in the shade 10, Trust Your Gut. I bought it because a blogger on Instagram said it was a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick, and I now own that lipstick. I just haven't opened it yet, so I don't know if it actually is a color match, but it is very pretty. So I have that on as well, and you can use it as a lip liner as well. It also has a cute like sharpener back here, so that's really handy, and it smells amazing. It is such a pretty color, and it had to make it into my 2020 favorites. Lastly was the liquid lipstick. This is the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in Soft Spoken. It's very pretty. It has been my go-to lipstick for I think 2, maybe 3 years now. I love this so much. This is I think my second or third tube of this because I love the color. I'm wearing it now. I put it on top of the mauve lip liner, and then the Trust Your Gut lip color, and then this on top in the middle. And it's not a gloss, it is like a matte, but it's so pretty. I loved that lip combo. Whenever you saw me wear lipstick in a video that wasn't red, it was this. I definitely loved this for maybe 2 years now, so had to share it with you. And that was the lip color of 2020. Now we're moving on to like my favorite tools, I guess. So the Real Technique sponge is winning again. I've been repurchasing this for I don't know how long now. It's been my go-to. It's a really good sponge, so definitely a favorite. Now we're moving on to nail favorites of 2020. Everyone learned how to do their nails at home because salons shut down. Well, I've been doing my nails for quite some time. I think I've been doing my nails since middle school, so definitely have some favorite nail products to share with you. So first off is the nail color that I wore throughout 2020. This I wore on my toes, not my nails. I don't paint my nails. I wear press-ons, which I'll share with you in a minute, but this was the nail color that I loved on my toes, and this is the only color I have, so I repainted it every time I had to do a pedicure. So this is the Sally Hansen Hardest Nails Extreme Wear in the color 269 Fuchsia Power. My favorite hot pink shade. I love hot pink toenails, so yeah, it's just been my go-to, so had to share that with you. And the nail glue that I loved is the Kiss Power Flex Brush On Nail Glue. This is the secret to my long-lasting nails. I use this to brush on my nail bed and the back of the press-on nail, and then I use the nail glue that comes with the press-on nails, and that's what keeps my nails on. I've had these on for a month and a half now. Some do come off and I'll just glue them back on, but yeah, I've been having press-on nails for most of 2020. I really enjoy them, and I'm gonna share with you my two favorite brands. So this is the two that I've kept up with, the Kiss Salon Color Vivid 2-Coat press-on nails. I buy these ones in multiple different colors. I have them in red, pink, purple, I believe, and they're just really pretty nails. And these don't have the stickers. It comes with stickers, but I use the nail glue that comes with it, and it really works. And then these were my favorite the first half of 2020. These were the Impress press-on nails, and these ones have the sticky backs. I did love them at first, but I discovered nail glue lasts a lot longer. Sometimes I can make these last a good month, sometimes I can't. It just depends on, I don't know, my nail situation. I don't know. Sometimes I can have my nails last a long time. Sometimes they break off in the first few days. There's no in between. But these are so pretty. I haven't used these ones yet. I used plenty of them that are like incomplete, but this is the only complete set I have. They're so pretty. Maybe I'll switch them out for Valentine's Day, but my red ones look good for Valentine's Day anyway, so I don't know. And yeah, I loved press-on nails. Totally going to pick up some more colors and designs because that's how I've been doing my nails, and I'm still going to be doing my nails this way. So definitely a 2020 favorite. Hands down were press-on nails. Now we're moving on to skincare favorites. I use this product to get in a double cleanse, and this has been my go-to for 2 years now. It is the Pixie Hydrating Milky Cleanser, and this is so good at removing my makeup and just making my skin so soft, and it's just so moisturizing and hydrating and so fluffy on the skin. I love it so much. Definitely have to repurchase this because it's so good. So this is what I used as my face wash. Then I have to give it up for my moisturizer because this saved my skin in 2020. I said I had very dry skin. I used the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. It is my go-to. It still is. It's so nice and moisturizing. I use it at night most of the time because it is very thick, and I pretty much used half of it already, so that is pretty good. I bought it last year and it's still going strong. I love it so much. It has a pretty good scent. It's called Pink Grapefruit, so it is scented. If your skin doesn't like that, they have like a non-scented version, but I don't mind it. It makes my skin really soft and plump and moisturizes it. Definitely had to mention this in my 2020 favorites. Totally forgot the setting spray. We should have put this in the makeup category, but we're just gonna mention it now. The Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. It is very well loved. It is on its last legs. I'm just trying to finish it up. I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase it because it is so expensive, but I really liked it. I used it quite a bit because it was the only setting spray I had in 2020. So yeah, this was my go-to. Moving on to hair care now. I have the shampoo, conditioner, and the hairbrush that I used throughout 2020. So first we're going to talk about my shampoo and conditioner. I have used this ever since I moved to LA. It is the first one that I bought, and I've repurchased it several times. This might be my fourth set. I'm not sure how many times I bought this, but it is the Kristen S. The One Signature Shampoo and Conditioner. It is amazing. I mean, it does great for my hair. It is a little pricey. It is $10 a bottle, making this whole thing 20 bucks. So quite a bit of money there, but I see improvement in my hair, so why not? It's sulfate free, all chemical free and stuff. I heard great things about this product, and it is for all hair types. It's for moisturizing, soothing, shine renew, and it's sulfate free. The shine thing really does work because I've noticed my hair has been so much more shinier. So yeah, I definitely have loved this so much. So it's been my favorite since 2018. So definitely recommend these. And yeah, I love the bottle too. It's so pretty. So definitely love those, and they had to go into 2020 favorites. And then the brush that I use is the wet brush, and this is the new one because mine is so dirty. I bought this as soon as I came here LA. This was my first Target purchase, I believe. Like, I went out to Target to buy a hairbrush because I didn't bring mine with me when I moved here. So I went and bought one. I heard good things about the wet brushes. So yeah, I just love it. I got hot pink, my favorite color. And this is the second one that I have. This is the one that I use when I don't need to like really brush out my hair. I just need to go over it once so it doesn't get as dirty. So yeah, that is the wet brush, and you probably seen these products in my shower routine video that I did last month. So all those mentioned are here in this video because I use them quite a bit. Now we're moving on to the last category, which is body care, I believe. So this has been my go-to body wash. I love it so much. It is the Soap & Glory Clean On Me Creamy Clarifying Shower Gel. I love it. I've gone through half the bottle already. It is so great. It lasts such a long time because I just use one pump of it because it just does the job and it smells amazing. I love Soap & Glory bath products, so yeah, definitely it had to make it into 2020 favorites as well. Lastly is the razor that I used, and it has to go to the Billy razor. I got this in April, I believe, and been using it ever since. This is the blade to it. This is the handle and stuff. It's so pretty. I love the color and it's so lightweight. It does give a really good shave. I did a full blog post about this, which I will link down below if you want to read like my full thoughts. It gives a great shave. It has like this strip right here that like moisturizes your legs with it, and it's the closest shave I've ever gotten, and I've noticed quite a bit of difference. Definitely highly recommend this. It was hyped up by all the bloggers. I can see why. It's amazing, so I recommend it as well, and it had to make it into my favorites, and that makes it the last of what I want to feature in this video. I'm looking at all the products in front of me, and I think yes, that is the last product. So that was my 2020 best of beauty favorites: skincare, hair care, body care, all the makeup that I loved. I will link all the products down below, as well as my blog, which has most reviews about these products, when I purchased it, all that is linked in the description below, as well as you can follow me on Instagram and all my social medias. I think that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed chatting with me about these products, and maybe I gave you some inspiration to pick out something new for you. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye everyone!